turned into a worship. It is called Panaskar. Panaha Namaskar is called Panaskar. Puja and Panaskar. This puja, doing puja, should lead into Panaskar. Puja leads to Panaskar. Panaskar means Panaha Panaha Namaskar. In which way? In the form of work. Panaskar means what is the meaning of Panaskar? Panaha Panaha Namaskar means while doing work, while doing job, you should become a puja. It is called Karma Marga. Lord Vasudeva told this. This is called Karma Marga. Remember, every work should become a puja. Concentrate your mind in that work. That work may be a little work or a big work. First concentrate on the little works. Suppose you should do a little work, then concentrate on that work. And remember Arunachaleshwara. Arunachaleshwara, please turn this work into worship. Ask him. Then he will give you such type of worship. From morning to evening, you have done puja. 1 hour of puja is there in the puja room. From morning to evening, you have done much puja. Then only purity will come. From bed to bed, every work is a worship. It is a secret to gain purity. From bed to bed, all your work should become a puja, a worship. Then there will be no scope to enter into your mind for impurity, for ego. Ego have no space. When your work is turning into worship, ego have no space. Desires have no space. Anger have no space. Infatuation have no space. Where there is mind, there is decoration of the ego. Every work is converting into worship. You are doing work, your own household work. You are doing that household work as a puja to Ishvara. Then show me where is your household work. There is no household work. Every atom, every small work also became a puja. Simply remember Arunachaleshwara and pray him to convert your work into a worship. If you pray Arunachaleshwara, then you can easily convert your work into worship. But you are not praying Arunachaleshwara to convert work into worship. You are praying for some desire. Not only that, you are telling to him as your duty. It is not your duty. You have some responsibilities. Your ego is telling beautifully, it is your responsibility. Okay, if it is responsibility, do it, but convert into worship. Okay, it is your responsibility. Do the work, not as a work. Do the work as a worship. Then only you are a devotee. Otherwise, you are not a devotee. A very small work should converted into worship. A very small work. If you do any small work for Shiva, we can go beyond your mind one day. Simply remember Arunachalam, or simply stay at your own I feeling, I am feeling. Then you will surely know the beingness, the state of beingness, the state of presence. No person will be there in you. It will be in our own experience. If Bhagavan sees you, there is no person, only presence is there. No person at any time, in any work. You are not doing that work. You are worshipping through that work. You are doing puja to Ishvara through that work. By simply remembering Arunachalam, Arunachalam, Arunachalam. Or Shri Bhagavan, Jai Bhagavan, Priya Bhagavan, Prabhu Bhagavan. Your heart is at Arunachalam. Your mind at the feet of Shri Bhagavan Ramana. There is work in our hands. It is work for the hands, but actually it is the worship for our mind. Worshipping mind can easily go towards heart. Worshipping doesn't mean asking desires. If you go to a temple or church, there are so many worships. Actually, they are not worshipping. Asking desires is not worshipping. Praying God through that work is worship. Remembering God through that work is worshipping. And when you do a work beautifully, you should do work beautifully. When our work became beautiful, it will get purity. Then it is called worship. Generally, People work their own works beautifully and with concentration. If the work is for others, there will be no concentration. There may be no concentration, there is no beauty. Who is the sinner here? Ego. So throw the ego. Your work or others' work doesn't matter. Actually, there is no your work. Actually, there is no others' work. Work is there. Enjoy the work. Do every single work with beauty. Suppose you are washing a dish. That simple washing can become a beautiful prayer, a beautiful worship.